What's up, y'all? This is Starborn 007. I know you haven't seen me in a while, but I'm back, man. I've been watching the Pelicans, man, and it is. I have a lot to say. I don't really know what order I'm gonna go in. I don't really know how I'm gonna put it, but I am highly disappointed, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me grab my Gatorade. I'm highly disappointed. Highly. I am highly disappointed, man, because Pelicans, man, it's horrible how they playing, man. They are not giving no effort. What is that they do today? No effort. At the end, last half they tried to, but and then Lonzo Ball. This really about. I'm gonna go over a little bit about everything, but this really about Lonzo Ball. I'm a Lonzo Ball fan. I played basketball. People that probably watch it that don't know me ain't gonna know, but people who know me from Harlem, I play ball. I'm a passer, point guard. People in Maine, Florida. People know me. I've been all over playing ball, man. I'm a passer, but I still know how to score. 2 point. You played 5 games in a bubble, and you can't have 10 points at 6'7", 6'6", 6'7" point guard. You can't have 10 points, bro. Rondo have more than 10 points. Like, that is not. How would I put it? That's not good, man. Obviously, we know he could play in the NBA. We know he has stints of being good. You know, he shows promise. He's still young. Yada, yada, yada. The coaching could be... The coaching from Wharton could have been better. The coaching from Gentry maybe could be better. You know, he's been hurt a couple of seasons. He didn't have a chance to... I understand that, man. There's always circumstances and stuff. But you're number 2 pick. See, that's the thing about it. When you're number 2 pick, you are a franchise play. That's a franchise pick number 2. So, say per se Zion and Zion is the face of the franchise per se. Say even Ingram is the scorer of the franchise. Say you ain't technically better than them per se, whatever you, but you supposed to be the point guard of the franchise. Like, they know he's the point guard of the franchise. He's the franchise player. He is a franchise player. He might not be our number 1 player because it's like, but he is a franchise. He's a number 2 pick is a franchise player. You're a number 2 pick. You don't have no control over the game. So some of your strengths is giving the ball up quick. But that's also could be a weakness when you can't score. So once you get it, you give the ball up. And obviously, it's not just going to be a one-pass score all the time. I mean, if you're playing good in the game, you might be able to get that long pass or quick pass, set the tempo. Give him credit. As a point guard, every team he's been on, he's been top 7, top 8 in pace. So you are doing a solid job as an NBA point guard, because if you could predict pace on every team you've been on, then you're doing something. But your team's been losing. You know, I mean, you most likely, if you to stay with the Lakers with LeBron, this year you're the one. If you and LeBron didn't get hurt last year, y'all would have won. But other than that, y'all been a sub 500 team. That's not winning. So even though the pace been high, guys also been losing. You know, so that could also go hand in hand. It can. I'm not saying, I'm just giving certain circumstances. But you cannot not be able to shoot. You cannot be a great scorer but give up the ball so quick. What else could you be good at offense to really help the team if you're not really a great scorer? Yeah, we know you can hit some shots, man. We know the bubble. We know you should be able to hit 12 to 13 points, but you're a number 2 pick. You barely got 12 this year. So you might get in shape. Zion will get a little bit better. Ingram will get a little bit better. All right, say you do get a little bit better and you score 14 points, 7 assists, 5. That still ain't good enough. So doing that 14, you're going to have games where you only have 9. You're going to have games where you have 11. You might have a 20-point game. Then you're going to have 13, 11, 9, 13, 15. That's not impressive. It's really not. It's only impressive if your team is winning a lot. If your team is winning, then you could be like, hey, that pace, I'm winning. You can't argue with winning. You can't argue with winning. But you guys not winning. You kind of putting a little bit of pace on the game, but you kind of not putting no pace on the game. You a point guard. You supposed to, all right, say you give it up. You're a point guard. I play point, man. I had dudes 6'9" on my 6'8", 6'7", dudes 5'11", 6. I had scorers all over. I'm from Harlem. I done play I'm basketball. I'm only 5'9", 5'10", so of course I done play with people bigger than me that could score. So the scorers got to get the ball, but you get the ball up, his style, you get the ball up, you see there's nothing going on, you moving it, you looking for your scorers, and during the course of possession, say you have 4 possessions. 2 of them times your scorers probably going to get the ball when the clock go down, but the other 1 or 2 times you're going to get it because you're the point guard. So I might give it to somebody, we moving it, score, we trying it, we can't get it, he don't score. Once it start getting down, couple passes, I'm coming back to get it. I'm coming back to get that. Let's go. And then we making something happen. That's a job of a point guard, bro. Of course, you go to your scores. You setting up your plays. You setting up your plays. But when it get down to 10 seconds or less, you got to get the ball. All right, Zion going to be getting it some. We understand that. We understand Ingram going to be getting it some. But you got to come back to the ball. When they come, I got you. You 6'7" now. You can pass. You can go to the hole. So you get a pick and roll, or you got to be able to beat your guy off the dribble, bro. That's that. You got to be able to beat 90% of the people off the dribble. That's what's going to help you. So you're supposed to go back to the ball, either get a quick pick and roll, or beat your guy. So even you go, if they double, you get a ball. But you are not no factor down the last 8 seconds of the game. 8 seconds of the shot clock consistently. You are a non-factor. You'll throw some plays in. You are an NBA player, so you're going to make plays. Duh. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be in the NBA. But we talk about at a high standard, at a high level. A high level for a number 2 pick in his 3rd year with a couple of injuries, couple of things going on. You played with LeBron James, so you saw professionalism. We can say what we want about LeBron James, but he go out there every game. You're a LeBron James fan. Before we go, don't you see how LeBron James play? He might give it up, but he know how to control. You ain't as strong, but you 6'7", so you could emulate some of the things you could do on guards smaller than you. Like Russell Westbrook. Use your size to your advantage. Learn how to pro. I understand you get the ball up quick, but this ain't, no. You got to probe. You got to make something happen. And you not, man. You really disappointing. You really becoming a bust. Because it's 2 type of bust. There's a bust when you just suck. You don't belong in the NBA. That's the ultimate bust. No, but you starting to be a number 2, a high draft pick choice, Lakers, Magic, your father talked Magic. Magic talked about you. You got millions. Some people ain't gonna like. Some people gonna like this video. Some people ain't like. You got a lot of fans. We've been on you. We've been with you for years, man. We done fought. We done win against everybody for this, bro. So you got some people. You got to make it happen, bro. You go in there with this nonchalant attitude. It really pissed me off how you play because you're not a bum, so of course you're going to make some plays. And we know the coach, you understand, it ain't that many good coaches anyway. It's probably about 10 good coaches anyway in the league, 10 to 12, and the rest of them garbage anyway. So it's easy to say the coaching is bad because most likely where you were going to be at, unless you're in a top echelon, your coaching is going to be not that great anyway. So now you do just enough with just enough bad coaching that you able to get some of it is reasoning, but you get an excuse by us. Some of it is reason. That's why you could get he didn't have an off season. The coaching ain't that good. You know what I'm saying? So you getting a no, bro. Ball. One thing. I'm from Harlem, man. I'm from New York. I done played all over. Ball is ball, man. Like ball is ball. Like that's something that. Let's forget all the coaching. Ball is ball. Sometimes you're in bad position, but you're a number 2 pick. You got to start out the gate. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like you had to come off the bench. All right, Warren took you out here and there. Everybody get that a little bit as a rookie. But you was in that starting lineup playing at least 23 to 25 minutes. As a fan, we wanted you to play 35, 40 minutes. But you were still getting a legit 22 to 25 minutes. You just wasn't getting 35 like we wanted. Then next year, the same thing. Get 25 to 27 minutes. You still are getting the minutes in the NBA. And you just being average with the minutes. That's why LeVar did what he did, because he had to pump you up. Because you know if LeVar there, you can't come home with playing like that. He gonna tell you. That's why he pump it up. He try to put it out there, is because you put it out there. But you too nonchalant about it. I could tell your father made some mistakes. You know, I ain't even say he made mistakes, but it's different between mistakes on purpose and mistakes that things happen. You learn. You wanted to go against your own dad. Where I want to see it. Come on, man. It's a family brand. We go in, all in or not in, and make this happen. A mistake got made by somebody who was the ultimate manipulator. Only like Raymond Passion knew he was fake, and that's why. And he even had Raymond until Raymond talked to him and was dealing with him and started seeing what he was. So that guy was the ultimate manipulator. Like me, I done seen it, bro, and I didn't. I looked at him. I didn't look at him as being perfect, but I didn't think he was. I thought he was down with the fam. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying we all got people who do little shiesty, but most of us we can't. We ain't saying we gave him the money access. That's a whole nother story. But as far as him getting inside deep in the camp like that and portraying one way, whether it was $1 million or whether he took $200,000, whether he did some forged signatures for stuff, he was gonna do something. But for him to get that deep like that, we all thought he should be deep like that. Because it seemed like he had some idea what he was doing. Not saying he didn't make mistakes, but he was part of all. They was all part of that together. So that happens. He seen that happen when he was a part of it. It ain't like he was like, hey, Dad, you know what? We shouldn't have Allen around doing anything. No. It wasn't like he was saying, look, he was going on because he thought it was all part of it too. He was fooled like everybody else was fooled. But now you want to go against Dad, you want to see, and then you want to kind of drag your brother. No, don't drag LaMelo, bro. Show him how to be a professional, yes, but we don't need your bad. No. LeVar did the right thing, got your man with him, and they working. That little passive, you too passive. You go out, come out. I don't know if there's the light skin in you. I don't know what it is. The light, where is it? Because your mother is white, but your mother is a G code. So LeVar light skin, brown, he's G code. So where's this coming out of you, man? You don't want to go after it. Ball is ball. Like I was saying, ball is ball. You go out there and ball, man. Somebody 6'7" like that, a baller, even if things ain't going right, gonna have 16 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds. Gonna have like 18. You might not have 25. You might not be like, remember Luka averaging 20, bro. Luka averaging 29. You averaging 12. Like, all right, Luka is better than you, but is Luka that much better than you? That he's averaging 29. Luka better than me. He got more range. He's a more scorer than me. Luka averaging 29. I'm averaging 18. 18 and 9 and 8. That's what you're 18, 8 and 9. You still trying to feel yourself. 18, 9 and 9. You still, maybe, you had an injury during the year. You averaging 17 points, 16 and a half, 7 and 7 because you got hurt. 12, and this your best year. Come on, man. Luka averaging 29. Trey averaging 20. Come on, man. Then I'm just watching your face, bro. It's like, you want to win, but you don't have that care like you had. And I don't want to hear no coach. I ain't saying the coach is perfect, but you getting 25 to 30 minutes every game, bro. You getting way more than enough time to make something happen. Some people don't even get that much time, bro. 25 to whether you play 25, whether you play 34 minutes, make it happen. Jamal Crawford, make it happen. Lou Williams, make it happen. Ginobili, make it happen. Eric Gordon, make it happen. Gordon, I used to play with the Bulls, make it happen. Hyrick, make it happen. No matter what minutes, you're going to make it happen, bro. And you're going to know you're going to make it happen. Now, the coach got to keep you in there. The coach got to keep you in there. The coach got to keep you in there, dog. If you doing your thing. You way too nonchalant. You do enough that you ain't just a bum, but you ain't living up to another. You supposed to be a franchise player, bro. You supposed to be on a tip to an all-star. You not nowhere near all-star. You ain't nowhere near all-star. You a number 2 pick. Rondo wasn't a scorer, but Rondo played way better than you, bro. Rondo got control of the game, bro. You don't have control. You have a little bit with the pace. Don't get me wrong. Once you get in, you kick it in. You do some good things. You are the number 2 pick. But we ain't judging you on should you be an NBA player or even a starter in the NBA. You're not getting judged off that. Like if I say you ain't a starter in the NBA, no, I'll be lying. You are a starter. You are proving that you're a starter in the NBA, but that's all you proving, a borderline starter. That your spot could get taken or your minutes could get down from 27, 30 to 22, 23 because you don't score that well. All your joints is like intangible type of things, but if you ain't winning, the intangibles ain't gonna really show. So all of us go like with social, but I know how it be. Coaches, man, listen, it's bad coaches, but coaches got a family to feed. We might be on the side, but these guys get paid to do a job. These people got people above them. They got people under them. They got a whole bunch. They got a whole team together from top to bottom. So everyone trying to come together. Now, if they ain't playing or doing certain things, that's an organization decision. So that means it's not just the coach. That means you not. If the coach wasn't playing you, But David Griffin and everyone's saying, yo, you should be getting 35, 40. Don't you think eventually somebody gonna say, hey man, this kid, why he's only getting 20, why he's getting 27 minutes? He should be getting 30. That's gonna, if that's not happening, that is for a reason, because he's not doing enough. This is really that I'm trying to be nice because I really want to say, because I still like him. I really want to say the nigga he trash, bro. Like that's not acceptable out of basketball. I don't care who see that is not acceptable. 2 points in the NBA game, that is not acceptable. Charlie Warden wasn't even getting no Little A.V. Johnson wasn't getting no 2 points. Yeah, 8, 9 assists. You're an NBA player. You're gonna do something. You ain't gonna go 2 points and have 9 fouls. But 2 point. Zion is his first year, not in shape, barely played any games. They taking him in and out. He's not 100%, but he's still getting numbers, bro. You know, because he's a baller. All right, I'm not in shape. No, I can't play back. I want to play more, but this and that, I still got to learn how to play D. It's a lot. I'm wet in the years. I only played 24 games. But he's getting you 20, he averaging 20-something. You know why? Because that's a baller. That's a baller. That's what ball is. Even when things ain't perfect, you're going to ball. And that's when he's not doing no more. You got to be a baller. Get the rebound. Pushing ain't going, this and that. Go after the rebound. Let's get some steals. Let's get some block. Let's get out there. Let's go for another rebound. You ain't get, because if you go after the defensive rebound, which is one of your best attributes every time, everybody going to see that. You come get the ball. You come. Oh, can we help it? Excuse me. If you come get the ball at the end and make some stuff happen, you're going to get that respect because everything else will come together. But you are playing like trash. It is ridiculous. And you the head of it. Alvin Gentry is number 1. You number 2. Dude, when you play basketball, that's who get the blame. The coach and a point guard. And it's really hand to hand. I played. If we lost, it's your fault. I don't care. I don't care. Not enough somebody didn't go 0 for 100 or just something. But he averaged 26, but maybe averaged 21. He didn't play. It's still on you. I should have went to somebody else. I should have knew he was off and find somebody else to go to. We ain't getting back on D. It's up to the coach and it's up to me to make sure we get back on D. So he's responsible for them losses. Him and Gentry. He is responsible. He's the guard. You got to take control. You got Drew Holiday, yeah, he been there. Yeah, but you got to take control of the team. You ain't calling, I'm not guarantee, you ain't calling no team meetings or nothing. You barely talking. You being a good teammate as a person, but this is the NBA. This is about getting, this is war, man. You just there collecting a check, getting a couple of rap songs. I don't think that's nothing wrong with it. You just kind of living. Don't get me wrong. Balling in the family, y'all balling. But you ain't balling. So you make your songs, have a little fun, a little smile, your daughter, we love that. But you ain't out there getting it, bro. You ain't out there getting it, bro. This is disappointing. You come out the bubble doing this. You digress. You digress. I'm a fan of yours. I'm a passer point. I understand you don't have to score, but you don't have no control of the game, man. You got a little control. You got about 50% control when you're supposed to have at least 75% control. Point some stuff out, pick and roll. You do that a little bit within the game, obviously because you're an NBA, but you got to take control. Push it. Let people do what they do in the last 8 seconds. 9 seconds, you got to come to that ball, get that ball. Don't get me wrong, a couple times Zion going to have it, a couple times they going to have it. But it's going to be more, you're going to have it just as much as they have it because you the guard. Like Chris Paul. He know he wasn't better than Gregor, but at the end of the shot clock, he coming to get the ball. Derrick Rose, they coming. What they coming? Even though obviously Durant gonna come get it at the end of the clock, but it's gonna be times Westbrook coming. Even when Reggie Jackson was in there with them. If he was in there, he was coming sometime. All right, Westbrook, you did your thing. Durant, then little Reggie Jackson don't care. That's what you do. It's like you lost all instincts of that, bruh. You looking terrible. Now we gotta wait a whole year. Don't know when the season gonna start. Maybe this, maybe that. Gentry, that don't look like they firing Gentry. So we gonna complain about Gentry? Redick on a 2-year deal. He got 1 more year. What they gonna let him go? I don't know if they letting Drew Holiday gone. You have to practice. I don't think you hurt, so you know it's still a little quarantine. So you probably gonna be able to get to the gym some, but you gotta have to make. What are you gonna do, bro? And it ain't. Some of it is basketball. A lot of it is your attitude, bro. You don't want it, bro. Like you don't really think you that deal. You know you solid, but you don't think like you don't come in the game. I ain't a great scorer, but I'm gonna get 14 points, 14 assists, 14 rebounds out and dominate this beat. You don't have that. It's like you don't have that in you. Like I ain't a scorer. Like Rondo could get you 8 points, but he had that stutter. You had Ray Allen, you had Kevin Garnett, but he had that like I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I only got 7 points. Yeah, and I'm him. Yeah, obviously you don't want to do it to the detriment. Excuse me, I ain't saying it right, but excuse me, of your team. You don't want to do it that has hurt your team or you doing it overly. But you got to have that, bro. That ain't going to change. If you come back with that same cool attitude, yes, you going to probably play a little bit better, but you remember Zion probably going to get the ball a little bit more next year. Ingram getting a little better, 24. He going to get... How you still going to get yours? Are you going to be able to still go and take yours? Because they going to take theirs. You gonna give it to him, man. What you gonna be happy with 11? That's not gonna do, bro. You gonna end up being out the league. You'll be out like Michael Ray, whatever he did. You gonna be out, man. I can't think of these names, man. You gonna be like one of them dudes, Michael Carter, man. You gonna be like one of them dudes, bro. Just on the team, back and forth. Because after next year, if you only average 12, 13 next year, you gonna start being a journeyman, bro. You gonna start getting put in trades, bro. You still gonna be a good quality player, but you're gonna be getting put in trades, bro. I'm telling you. You gonna start getting put in trades, man. Cause you're gonna be just good enough that people still got enough hope in you, a number 2 pick, and that's gonna be enough for them to use that to try to do something. That's what you're gonna be able to do. Or if they think they can get you for the cheap. But they'll still get you for the cheap and see if they could let you go. Or get you for the cheap. You might luck up if they get you for the cheap and they like, hey, man, he's good enough for the cheap. Hey, he ain't messing up. Because you ain't like you're going to mess up even if you average 13 and 7. It ain't like you're going to mess up. You're still going to be a quality NBA guard. So if they get you for the cheap with defense. But... you ain't balling. You ain't balling a family. I ain't balling a family. I ain't no balling in a family. I ain't balling. You just on the court 12, 5, and 6. What is that? D'Angelo Fox going for his. You way better than him, but the perception he's way better than you. Because win or lose, he going for his. You got to go for yours, man. I ain't even talking about scoring. You got to look like, oh, he's going hard out there. You got to look like, man. Patrick Beverly, you way better than Patrick, but he just looked like he's going for it. He's going to get the consideration. He only bumped you that one time. You wasn't scared of him. But he carried that with him, and you just look like normal. You wasn't scared, but that's how your face is. Just a cool, normal. You didn't understand, like, this is war, bruh. You out there, this is war. You could be cool, calm. This is war. Grant Hill wasn't, but he had that look like Grant Hill, you knew. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a few, you knew they was chilling. Jamal Crawford don't do a lot of talking and all that. Ginobili, but you knew, like, yeah, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's yeah. But I don't know, man. I'm really tired of talking. I need to take a puffy puff. This is ridiculous, man. I had to make this, bro. Do something, man. I'm gonna make more of these videos, talk about NBA sports, stuff like that. It's just gonna be me sitting down talking, man. Some I might throw a little in them, but it's gonna be me, you talking, man. Forget all the joint. Next, I might have certain things. I might have couple of little pointers I want to make, but I had to go off the cuff with this dude, man. I really want to go more because, bruh, 2 points, bruh. You a baller? Like, come on, bro. That ain't balling status, bro. That is not baller status. You ain't nowhere. You won't never be better than LaMelo. If LaMelo have 2 points, he went 1 for 40. When he have a bad game, think about LaMelo. When he have a bad game, most of the time he have a bad game because he went after it. His shot didn't go. You know what I'm saying? But he's always into the game. He's always after the game. He's always after the game, in the game. Like, he might have a bad shoot, 6 for 18. You know what I'm saying? 6 for 8. Like LaMelo, the perfect example. Even when he ain't doing, he's balling though. Even when he might go 6 for 15, he's gonna have 18 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. You wanna know, he didn't have his best game, but he's always after the game. You not after the game. You playing, but you not after the game. And people who play ball know what after the game is. Especially when you're a guard. When you're a guard, you like after because you in the game. You the coach. So you always getting the ball, talking. You the coach. It's like you. Like I done played, man. Like I said, I ain't nowhere near that level. I done played when had my man Squeak averaging 26. Had my man Mace averaging 22. Had my man Sherm averaging 21. Probably had another Pills or I had another scorer. Who else we had that time? Averaging 9, 8, 16. Just say whatever. I know we ain't average 100, but just correlate this numbers getting put around. I'm still going to have, all right, you know what? Let me get the scores the ball these dudes is on, bro. I'm still going to have, if I have 9 points, I'm going to have like 14 assists and like 8 rebounds. I'm going to be on the game. You're going to know I'm in the game. You're going to know I'm there. I only had 12. I'm going to have 9 assists, 6 rebounds. I'm going to be in the game. You're going to know I'm in the game. You know what I'm saying? On the floor. You're going to know I'm in the game. Even though I might not be the best scorer in the game, but I feel like the point guard, I'm the best on the floor because I'm controlling this game. You could score, but you can't score if you can't. You could score, you could have, but you can't control it just why I need to score. We all have our role. But as a guard, you got to be after the game. You got to be directing. I'm not saying he don't talk at all. He's an NBA player. He's doing something. He's a starting guard. But you're not doing it nowhere near good enough. You're not balling out there, bro. You're just being a participant. Participant. You're not balling out there. That's not balling. You can't really you can't really tell somebody, yo, I had a game today. Yo, y'all had a game today? Yo, so what's up, man? What y'all doing? You on the Xbox, man? What's up? I'm just chilling. You had a game today? You can't even say, yeah, I had a game today. Or you be like, yeah, I had a game today. Oh, word, y'all lost? Oh, damn, man, how much you had? Oh, yeah, 2. What? You didn't have no, your pops could be like, you didn't have no game today. That wasn't no game today. You didn't have a game today. You was just there. You didn't have a game today. The whole bubble, you didn't have a game. You didn't have 10 points the whole bubble. The bubble. 10 points. They showing rookies from the Lakers showing a couple of rookies that didn't really bowl. They even show they getting 9 to 12 points. That rookie, he had 9 points, and then other 2 games, he had 10 with San Antonio. He played 3-4 games and had double digits. 3 of them games and had 9 that game, bro. It's not that hard. You gotta do something, bro. But I'm gone, man. Thank you guys for watching, man. Starborn 007. I had to put it out there. Come on, Zoe, man. Get yourself right, man. For sheezy.